On December 25, 1869, an advertisement appeared in the Petaluma Weekly Argus entitled Special Notice, and it read, quote, "All persons, men and women, in Petaluma and adjacent towns, interested in the question of women's suffrage and desiring to form an association for promoting its interests, are requested to meet for that purpose at the house of B. Haskell, Tuesday, December 28th at 2 p.m." End quote. It was signed by Abigail Goodwin Haskell. At this meeting, the Sonoma County Women's Suffrage Association was formed, and under Haskell's leadership, lectures supporting suffrage were promptly scheduled in Petaluma, and a campaign was initiated to gather the signatures of Petalumans for a California suffrage petition. On March 18, 1870, Haskell presented and defended that petition before an assembly committee of the California legislature. And just prior to that date, as presiding president, she gave the following speech at the inaugural convention of the California Women's Suffrage Association.
I come to you today with a question. What is republicanism? The answer is no mystery. Lexicographers have long defined it as a commonwealth or state in which the exercise of the sovereign power is lodged in representatives elected by the people. It is a government in which the people choose their representatives to make laws for the well-being and best interest of the whole. The mystery, therefore, is that we are living in a Republican government where 1/2 the citizens of lawful age in any state, women, are denied a voice. Make no mistake. This contradiction in terms contains the seeds of dissolution and decay that will prove a miserable failure. Indeed, a higher voice than human has said, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." Neither can a state. How can any state or family enjoy true and substantial prosperity when the invaluable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are ignored and denied to 1/2 its citizens? Whether the United States has been true to its principles during its 100 years of existence, let the pages of history answer. But remember, calling it enlightened, our country allowed the dark curse of slavery to exist within its borders until the cry of oppressed millions reached the ear of a just God. The inevitable result was reached, but not until a boldly dividing struggle well nigh destroyed our nation. As that struggle foretold, a nation that does not live in accordance with the laws of justice and right will surely perish. So today, when every candid man or woman admits that legislation in our public councils has become a synonym for corruption, where lies the remedy? My answer is a speedy return to the rules of right and justice that our government professes to be founded upon. The present protest of women against the legal bondage in which she finds herself held cannot be lightly ignored nor passed over with sneers or jibes. Women's protest belongs to the definition of true republicanism. Our own just claims must be treated with candor and impartiality. They deserve a fair hearing in every newspaper across our land. We do not ask for the personal opinion of this or that editor, be he Democrat or Republican. We ask that the public press keep its readers informed about the greatest of all questions now before government. Because this protest is not about women only. It is a tribunal against 1/2 the human race, holding dominion and lethal power over another equal half. It is a protest against the subjection of women to a legal bondage that's fully as degrading to men, women, and children as African slavery was 50 years ago. I ask the Free Republican press, give me one sound, logical argument why this bondage should not at once and forever be repealed. Silence. Because there is no sound or logical argument for upholding this contradiction in our country's founding principles. None. Woman is unlike man, but she is fully equal to him in all powers and faculties that distinguish him from the brute. We need her presence and moral power to help righteousness and to usher in a new era of true republicanism.